Ma. What you doing?
Nada, just cooking huevos con queso.
You know, Mama, I've been thinking. All you do all day is just cook and clean and do chores, but don't you ever want to get out of here and do something else with your life?
Why would she want to do anything else with her life? You pathetic women always trying to stick your noses in places. She's happy.
Mama, look, Wonder Woman. Don't you want to be like her?
I know. A Wonder Woman is someone who cooks, cleans, and most importantly, looks after her kids. But hun, you're right. Having more to life has passed through my mind. But our role in society is that we must stay at home and clean so that Papa can go to work and bring the cash flow.
Well, I don't agree. I'm gonna be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer or anything else that'll get me out of this lifestyle.
I knew these thoughts would arise within me, but I cannot help you.
What are you two valid about?
Nothing.
You're applying for parking too, right?
Yeah, I just need to get out of the house. I can't stand being whipped by anyone.
I agree. My husband done beat my ass. Day in, day out, I'm abused and sexually harassed. I can't even report this to officials, knowing they won't do anything. Plus, I have no idea what he'll do to me.
It gets better. I don't think I got your name.
It's Malvina. Malvina Tavares. You're Bertha Lutz, right?
Yes, I am.
I've read some of your work in the Revista de Semana. It's truly inspiring. Your papers have led to many lawyers, doctors, and engineer women who want to join the feminist movement.
You know, that's exactly the problem. Whoever do work are treated as subordinate and get lower pay. The rest of the women are just uneducated and can't work in the first place.
But if white women have been able to vote since the 1920s, why can't we?
Exactly. With the new Brazilian electoral code and the Gulito Vargas, there is hope for us. He has promised to secure the franchise for women and provide us with the same conditions as men.
Next. Mira, my turn. Ciao, jefe. Mucho gusto, mi amigo. Ay. So, do you have a resume?
My resume is Juan Carlos Rivera.
Graduated high school and middle school. Knows how to cut coconuts. Well, looks nice.
Gracias, ese.
Hey, next.
Hello.
Resume. I don't like.
I have all of the qualifications for this job.
So, I've made my decision. Bertha, I'm sorry. We don't like your kind. Congratulations, Juan Carlos.
So, ese.
You had a great resume.
I don't understand. I had everything. I don't think the other person even had anything. This is not right. Something has to be done. The patriarchal traditions of the Iberian culture have been prominent in my life, as well as the lives of other women around me. This culture holds women subordinate to men in familial and community relationships, and favors military conquest and male domination. These traditions were unfortunately transferred here to Latin America through the encomienda system, and have remained ever since. Not to mention, the Roman Catholic Church have also had a significant impact on the perception of women in our country, one that we have yet to break off. Our problem is that no one has tried to fight this system, because everyone thinks that there is no way to break it. I, Bertha Lutz, believe that they are wrong. Women are more influential than one may think, and if no one else is going to step in, I shall be the one to turn the tables.
Ay, Dios mío, I'm tired of this.
Bullshit.
I can't stand being discriminated against just because I have ovaries. These men have no regard of humanity. I just want to start and lead women to fight for their rights and develop equality amongst all.
Women of Brazil, join me to fight for our equal rights to vote and our equal opportunity in the workplace. Consuela, what do you say?
Women of Brazil, why do you think that when a man says his opinion, he's viewed as assertive
Yes!
and determined
Yes!
and passionate?
Yes!
But when a woman says her opinion, she's viewed as a bitch.
That's right! Say more!
Don't you feel like men get the better end of the sticks
That's
all the
right.
time? That's not right. Just because they have sticks don't mean they get the better end of the sticks. You know what I'm saying, man?
Preach, Consuela!
Who run the world? Girls. 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 Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother?
I can't believe what happened to my baby. This should have never happened to her. This is what happens when you follow your dreams.
I knew that you shouldn't be going out at night like this, huh? This is what happens when you do dumbass things like this. This is what men do when women do things like that. But it's okay, she's strong, girl. She will get through this.
Get through this? She's pregnant, Daniel. What are we going to do now? She has to get an abortion.
Don't be ridiculous. She cannot get an abortion. That will bring disgrace to this family.
I am doctor.
Doctor, we need to talk to our baby.
Yes, of course. She's right there. Follow me.
Bertha, my love, how are you?
I'm weak, but I'll be okay. I have to do this for the ladies. I'm getting an abortion, of course.
I refuse to. You can't do that.
Dad, I can make my own decisions, and I want to continue leading the movement of women equality. I'm in charge of my own body, and this is exactly what the movement is advocating. Sir,
Yeah.
Do you guys have any abortion medicine?
Yeah, we have some right here.
Do you know if it's safe?
Is this safe? Come on, it's your fault for getting knocked up anyways. It's your fault.
Thank you. Actually, you know what? No. Because of your goddamn ignorance, I feel that there are a few things that you need to know. Ever since the early 1930s, women have been trying to make you small, closed-minded brains understand that women, if given the same opportunities as guys, can do just as well, if not better, in the real world. And now open your eyes, sir, because that's starting to come true.
True, nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, you don't even know. Do you want to know what's happening? Okay, number one, the Women's Nationalist Rights Council, which cancer is a military dictatorship in which female militants took part. Number two, the Brazilian Federation for Women's Progress, which I founded, and which is a political group that advocated for women's voting rights, not just in Brazil, but around the world.
Okay, you can stop. I have
No,
nothing. I have nothing.
I'm not
Stop.
done yet. Three, a woman has her own rights to her own body, which is supported by the Catholic Woman for the Right of Choice, which, for your information, is neither anyone else's business and definitely not anyone else's decision.
Bertha Lutz. She's the source of all our problems. Get her? Okay.
Today is September 16th and the 25th anniversary of Bertha Lutz's death. Bertha Lutz is known for her contribution to the Brazilian feminist movement and her attendance in several international conferences, including the Inter-American Commission of Women.
Similar to America, Brazil's white middle-class women mostly made up of the feminist movement. Both Brazil and America women fought for their reproductive rights, equality in workplaces, and positions outside the home through the use of feminist newspapers, protests, and films. Women of different races and ethnicities, especially blacks, endured more discrimination and received less respect. As a result, separate movements and groups have arose in order to tackle the lack of attention, primarily the civil rights movements in America and the black indigenous populated groups in Brazil.
However, since Brazil was under an authoritarian military dictatorship, Brazilian women had limited freedom of speech and were usually tortured, raped, or killed, unlike America's democracy, which allowed American women to be able to at least be protected for their femininity.
Since the start of the movement, Brazil has experienced some major accomplishments on the issue of gender inequality. For one, the Delegacia da Mulher, a specialized police station run exclusively by female officers, was established in 1985 by Sao Paulo state government to investigate crimes of violence against women. Furthermore, in 1991, the Superior Justice Tribunal ruled that men may not claim defense of honor as a justification for killing their allegedly unfaithful partner.
I'm Gabriela Martin,
And I'm Paulo Santos, and this is Brazilian Views.